Okay. Hi. Welcome back to English 102. I know it's been weird. I'm sure. I hope you guys are all doing well and taking care of yourselves and not stressing out too much. This class, we'll figure it out. I'm sure with all your other classes, it'll all get figured out. Um, so I know you can't see me, but you should be able to hear my voice. I'm going to walk you through eCampus. If you've already seen my emails, great. If not, that's okay. Check your email. I made a few announcements. We're going to be doing things a little bit differently. Um, so I'm just going to walk you through. This is a screen grab. Your screen should look like this too. Usually when you open up eCampus, some of the assignments that I'm going to show you, they are on a time release. So they may not be visible to you yet. That's just because this class is going to be paced out. It's not, okay, we're back to school, do all your work, and then submit your final portfolio. No, it's going to be sort of paced out week by week. You're expected to post in a discussion board each week, so I can count you for attendance, but you'll also be submitting assignments. That's another way that I take attendance. Um, so um, it'll be a little tricky, but you have to be posting, you have to be active in eCampus, so I know that you are still taking this class. This happens sometimes with summer classes online. People will enroll, they'll do half the work, and then they won't post for 2 or 3 weeks, and then they end up failing because they just stop doing the work. So I know I said that I wouldn't fail anybody. That's not my intention, but know that you still have to be doing some work and checking in, for this class in order to pass. Okay, so like I said when we met in person last time, I am going to be posting Google Docs that break down each week for you and have readings and activities and homework listed in it. So you'll find those in our Lessons tab. So when you click on Lessons, we're still working in the Writing to Convey Research folder. I've gotten rid of the editorial folder because we're just not going to do that section altogether. So when you click on Writing to Convey Research, at the very top, so all throughout the folder, everything underneath that first is what we've been doing and working with, all of our handouts and slides. At the very top, this is where we're going to keep moving forward in our class. So it's a Google Doc. It has lesson plans for the rest of this unit. So when you click on that, it should look like this. I give you a little breakdown. Hi. Below is the breakdown of the week. You can work at any pace you like, but you must meet all deadlines posted. So that means if you want to work on Monday, so let's see. So Monday, class resumes. All right, here's what you should be doing for the day. If on Monday you want to work Monday's activity, but you also want to get started on Wednesdays, that's fine too. But know that everything should be submitted by Friday. So if you don't work on Monday, but you do Monday and Wednesday's stuff on Wednesday, that's okay too. Or if you do it on Tuesday, that's fine. Everybody's going to have a different schedule now. So it's just about what time you have open. I will say though, do not wait until Friday to get started on your work and to submit everything. Some days, some weeks it'll be lighter than others, but there usually still is what we would normally be doing in class. So you don't want to do 3 days worth of work in one day. So just be conscious of that. Whatever your schedule it is, figure that out. Figure out a time that you can work and pace it out so that it'll help you. So you can see that to get started, there are a few more slides that I have posted. All you have to do is click on that, and then it should open a new window, and then you'll see slides that talk about placing your research into conversation. There are slides on using your research, and there are slides on MLA formatting. The slides are just slides. You'll have to read through them. I didn't record anything over with my voice. If this video is helpful and maybe I can do a few more of those, I'll try to do that. But things are so hectic right now. So it's been a little bit crazy. All right, so you see that we have Monday through Friday. Okay, so, sorry, pardon me. I actually have to change this because we should have on one of these days, we should be, oh, okay. So Monday, I'm sorry about that. So Monday, you actually, let me see. Yes, so Monday you might want to actually get started because Monday we're doing a peer review. So another thing is if you look at our syllabus, 402. And I know if you're my 403 class and you're watching this video, everything is the same. It's just the different sections. Your syllabus should look the same as this as well. So don't panic if you're like, this isn't for my class. No, it's okay. We do the same things in both my sections. Okay, so here we are, Monday. You're doing a peer review. Check the syllabus. It's been updated. So peer review, again, see discussion board for due date and instructions. We'll get to that next, but any peer review or any class activity where I want you guys to be having a discussion with each other, that'll happen in a discussion board. Other work you'll submit to me. But by the end of Wednesday, everyone should have their peer review letters back so that by the time you submit your research project on Friday, you've had some peer feedback and had some time to use that. So you don't really have a whole lot of time between Monday and Wednesday to start Wednesday night and do your peer review. I would say you should probably get started on that earlier because also you'll have activities to do on Wednesday. So just be conscious of what it is that we're doing. Look at the week ahead. Say, okay, what time do I actually have to do these things? And then when you do have that time, use that time. So like I said, you can see that the syllabus has changed. Last time we talked, I was going to have your research report due on Monday. I'm moving it to Friday. I want some time to peer review with each other. Peer review is not optional. Peer review counts for attendance, and it also counts for a writing exercise grade, I believe. I think that's how I'm doing it. I have to double check on the discussion board, but it is not optional. So I'm going to assign you guys partners and, out of respect for your partner, do the peer review, participate in it. All right, so then you can see Monday and Wednesday revision activities. Friday, it's like some kind of spring holiday, so there's no class, but all of your activities that are due on or that are assigned on Monday and Wednesday are due on Friday. Next week, you see more revision activities. Then we start talking about the final portfolio. Again, you can see there's a pattern here. All activities for the week should be due on Friday by midnight. You also have a writing exercise due week 14. And then week 15, you have a little bit of reading. It's a good article. And then we're just revisiting each project. And then the final week, you have a writing exercise due, and your final portfolio is due. If you do not submit your final portfolio on May 1st by midnight, you will fail the course. So if you've been late with your deadlines this whole semester, that is not the time to be late with your submission. Okay, so this is the last Google Doc and last activities for the research report unit. At the bottom, you have some student samples, some other helpful documents that we've already been working with. Obviously, you'll read through this, you'll see all that. Okay, so after we're done with the research report unit, we're going to click on lessons again, and we're moving straight into the final portfolio. So you'll click on this, and you can see it's hidden from students because we're not there yet. But after the research report unit, this is going to go live. This is going to look exactly like the other Google document, pardon me. And you'll see that there's a lot of writing. You know, don't let the work pile up. It's a good hint. And then, so rather than doing separate Google Documents week by week, I just have each week starting on a new page. So this is just kind of an introduction into our final unit. Then we have week 13. You have all of your activities for week 13. Then starting on a new page, you have all of your activities for week 14. And then all of your activities start on a new page for week 15. And then the final week, week 16. So, you know, another thing, just keep scrolling, you know, but take it page by page, take it week by week. Don't try and do too much. We have still, you know, 5 or so weeks left, so it'll be fine. We'll get through it all. A lot of the activities assigned in this Google document, they'll like I said, if we're doing discussion board activities, it'll say post in the discussion board. If you're submitting something to me, like this practice paragraphing reflection, that assignment will be in this writing to demonstrate your final knowledge, or writing to demonstrate your knowledge final folder. So you can find where you submit in there. Writing exercises, as always, are in our folder. So you'll see writing exercise 9 and 10, and then your final portfolio submission. So this is everything that you'll find in our final folder. That's it. Everything else, links to handouts or slides, that's in the Google document. And you can see it's all hidden. It'll be released as we progress in the course. Discussion boards. Let's talk about that. So I've tried to move these around to make it so that they are, you know, in the correct order, but for whatever reason it won't work. So you'll see the source evaluation peer review is first. Scroll all the way down to 4 online activity. All right, we know about that. And then attendance starts. So we have week 12 attendance, and you'll post something. Week 13 attendance, week 14, week 15, week 16. This is essential. You have to post, or else you're going to be marked absent. And your absences will count towards your final letter grade in English 102. You know, the final grade that you get at the end of the semester is not just based on, you know, the different activities that you do. It's your performance in the class. So you could be doing A work, but if your performance is at a D, you know, you're absent all the time, you're late, you're submitting assignments late, but the writing is solid, okay, well, you're still not performing at an A level. So that's something to consider. Okay, after all of these weeks of attendance, you'll see that this is where the research report peer review, counting as a writing exercise. You'll find it towards the bottom of our discussion board. It gives you all of the instructions, and it gives you when it's due. There's also another group activity in here. You'll read about that in the Google document. And then there's also another activity in here. So we've got a lot of things in a lot of, not too many different places. You know, you have some assignments that only I will see are in our lessons folder. Things that I want you to talk back and forth to your peers, those are going to be in discussion boards. All right, so that's really all I have for showing you, you know, what it is that we're doing, where things are located. I said that my office hours are going to be Monday and Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. I may just pick, you know, Wednesdays or something. I may just always, I can set up like a Zoom and we can like kind of do a Skype thing. I'm still trying to work out the kinks for that. But email me whenever with whatever questions that you have. Yeah, so I hope this was helpful. If you still have questions on this, let me know. you know, we all have to be just a little bit flexible in the coming weeks. So yeah, I guess we'll see how this goes. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure. All right, well, I'll see and talk to you guys later.